Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And good news, everybody. Good news. They're making a standalone Gollum spin-off. Warner Brothers is dipping back into Middle-earth. And yeah, missed opportunity. Could have called it My Precious.
I said they should have called it Gollum, The Search for More Money.
The Search for More Money, yeah. That's exactly what this is.
That's exactly what it is.
We're going to talk about this. Nobody wants this movie.
Is it going to look better than the game?
I'm sure it's going to look better than the game.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope it looks better than the game. Andy Serkis is coming back as Gollum again. He's apparently going to help direct it. I don't know what the hell it's going to be about, because my understanding is that Gollum basically spent all of his time hiding out in the mountains, worshiping his precious, but apparently it's going to be like Obi-Wan, where he goes on an adventure and saves a little girl.
For real?
No.
I was going to say it'd be funny if it was.
Yeah, then, you know, bites her ass. Oh yeah, he goes on a quest to save Aragorn's mother, you know, because
something
she's
like that, yeah,
the most important character ever. But then he goes back to being evil because, you know, whatever. So let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Get woo if you do. Of course, they're doing this. Embracer Group bought Lord of the Rings. Embracer Group needs money. Warner Brothers needs money. So you get the two together, and they're like, yeah.
It's time to milk Gollum.
It's time to milk Gollum.
Sorry.
That little fucker's got tits, right? You can milk anything with tits.
Oh, tits. Okay.
Just call them your precious. Yeah, this is coming from Inverse. Peter Jackson is making a Gollum prequel, whether you want it or not.
Nobody wants it. The fact that these media outlets are immediately like, oh, this is a bad idea. You know it's not going to go over well.
For all his inherent meme potential, Gollum is a compelling, complicated figure. He has the potential to inspire as much sympathy as he does ire, and that's why people want to milk him hard.
Well, here's the thing: it's like they're not even doing it about Smeagol. They're doing it about Gollum. So like, he could have done like a Smeagol thing and talked about how he became Gollum more, but they're doing Gollum.
Yeah, because they already told that story, right? They already told the story in Return of the King.
So we're just going to make something up.
Yeah, we're just going to make shit up. And they said, yep, he's going to dive into the appendices. Is he black?
I mean, they keep retconning everything anyway.
How Gollum got his groove back.
Maybe Gollum's responsible for why there's no more black.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's how they're going to retcon the Amazon series. They're going to be like, Gollum commits genocide.
Gollum's
orange. My God.
Got a red hat. And now all of a sudden all the black people are removed.
Oh no. You know, you say that.
I know, because it's so
But you're giving them ideas.
What's the most stereotyped, ridiculous bullshit you could think of?
It's a political allegory for current year politics. And we're going to retcon. Yeah. Christopher Tolkien and his father spinning in their graves. This is exactly.
I hear God using him as a fan. Oh
my God! This is exactly what J.R.R. Tolkien did not want. This is what Christopher Tolkien was trying to stop, and he actually didn't even like the movies. But the movies did a pretty decent job of condensing the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's it. They had to condense. It was a lot. Things got shifted around, but they had a lot to condense. So
they're talking about the Gollum game being a massive misfire. And they actually talked about the Hobbit prequels being a massive misfire. The Hobbit was, there's probably one good movie.
It was a short book.
The shortest book.
3 films.
Because they wanted another trilogy. That's how they agreed to bankroll it, right? They were like, well, we need another trilogy. We need more Lord of the Rings. It's like Star Wars. And it actually, the Hobbit wound up being like the prequels, where it was overly reliant on CGI. And it had its moments, but like it was just way stretched thin. But yeah, so Jackson's going to produce the film. Same people that worked on The Hobbit and fairly Lord of the Rings are coming back. But they're going to be involved every step of the way. The team is even reuniting with Andy Serkis as the filmmaker is set to direct Warner and Embracer's first Lord of the Rings movie. First and probably last, if this thing is... Well, I don't know. It might make money. Who the hell knows? Serkis' involvement confirms his new batch of films will be set within the continuity of Jackson's trilogies. In addition to director duties, Serkis is reprising his role as Gollum.
I would think so. But he did a lot of like bodysuit physical stuff. I don't know at his age, is he going to be able to do that? Or are they going to have somebody else like play the physical part?
I don't know. Though the script is still being written, the film's working title, The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum, says a lot with little. Now, somebody already made The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum. It was a fan film.
Doesn't count because it was a fan film. They didn't have rights to do it.
Yeah, somebody said it sounded familiar. This is coming from the Hollywood Reporter.
That's interesting. I'm saying that's to probably argue.
Yeah. They said that somebody made a fan film back in, when was it? 2009?
Well, if that film's still up, I bet it's going to get lots of views now.
Yeah. 2009 fan film titled The Hunt for Gollum. The film, directed by Chris Bouchard, is rather ambitious. It's 39 minutes, and it received plenty of praise from fans upon its release. The short tells presumably the same story that's going to be tackled in the upcoming film. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Are they ripping this guy off?
I don't know.
It's the same name, and they says basically the same thing.
How do they know what the story is, though? I don't know.
It says it's going to be about Aragorn hunting for Gollum to find out more about Frodo's magic ring.
But that's what they're doing.
They think that this one's going to be. No, that's what they think this movie might actually be about. Is going to be like he's got to. Yeah.
So it's about. Run that by me again. It's what? Oh, either way. So Aragorn's going to be in it.
Yeah, I think Aragorn and Gandalf might actually be in it. Some level, but they're getting pretty old now. I don't know, guys. It sounds to me like they ripped it off. Wow.
I don't know if that's what they're saying or not. I'm not really understanding, but yeah, if they do, that's real shit. And that's like,
Wow. Do they have a CGI? What's Gollum look like? I guess you don't actually look at Gollum, right? You get to him at the very end. That guy kind of looks like him.
He does kind of look like him.
That's weird. Yeah. I vaguely remember hearing about this. They're not going to show Gollum probably because...
I don't know. I never saw it.
No. I'll have to watch it. If it winds up being the same damn thing, wouldn't that be a kick to the nuts?
It would be, but they'll argue you didn't own it to begin with. So.
You never owned it. It's just a fan film. Hey, that's how Disney does it with Star Wars.
Disney does it all the time.
Disney has stolen, and it's been proven time and time again, they've stolen fan concepts. They've stolen fan characters,
I know, like stuff on
ships.
Etsy. I know that, yes, the ships. I think Etsy people will do shirts, and then they'll be popular. People will steal it. There was we did the thing about the artist doing the 3D model of the drummer from the Tiki Room, and it was the exact same thing. Their version when they had the collectible thing was the exact same thing down to his, because he deliberately put a mistake in it on purpose so he know it was his design, and it had it. And the guy said that he did it, but he didn't. They think he just took the 3D render file and then submitted it. So I mean, it happens often.
Yeah, so I don't know, guys. I don't have any hope for this. I think it's just going to be a soulless, shameless cash grab that might also be plagiarism. But, they don't give a shit. They need money. Embracer desperately needs money. And because they broke the company up into Middle Earth and Friends, so they got to start cranking out some movies.
The new definition of my precious is your money.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Are we going to wrap this up?
Yep.
All right. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.